It's cold outside, leaves are falling, it's cozy right now, and I am enjoying my fall fragrances. I've done a few videos on fall fragrances so far. I've done top 20 designer fall fragrances, top 20 something, 25 or something niche fragrances. I have done a video about top gourmet fragrances for fall. Make sure to check those videos out. But you know what? Many of you asked me, if I were to pick the top, just 10 niche and designer, what would they be? So I thought hard, you know, like if I were to just wear only 10 fragrances this fall throughout, what 10 would that be? And I didn't have to think very much. I knew what they would be. So I wanted to share them with you in this video. Stay tuned. Hi my lovely people, welcome back to another fabulous fragrance video. In this video I wanted to share with you the most favorite top 10 fragrances I'm wearing this fall. The thing is, I'm not really wearing the same fragrances this fall that I wore last fall. They have changed actually. To my surprise, they are quite different this year. Yeah, I have a couple here that I wore last fall, but mainly these are ones that I really want to either revisit this fall, you know, perfumes I've had in my collection for a while that I haven't worn very much, or these are fragrances that I recently added to my collection that I have fallen hard in love with, that I absolutely must have this fall. So you guys, the first one is a brand new fragrance to my collection, and I'm really giddy about this one. This is one I actually already love and have, only this is the extrait version of my beloved Cherry Punk. So yes, Room 1015 came out with a concentrated extrait version of Cherry Punk. Not that the original had any performance issues or lasting, you know, power issues or anything. So I'm not really sure why they came out with an extrait, but I'm not complaining, okay? The new one, the extrait, is kind of has silver lettering. The old Eau de Parfum had black cap, black lettering on the bottle, and the new one, the extrait de Parfum, it has the same box actually from 1015, and it's a silver cap with silver lettering. I just got this fragrance 3 days ago, 3 or 4 days ago. I want to say 4 days ago. So yeah, I just received it. So I have been wearing this for a couple of days, about actually 3 days, I think. I wore this like straight, back to back, 2.5 or 3 days, I forget. But anyway, yeah, this is super potent. It is basically a stronger version of the original beautiful, sexy Cherry Punk. You guys know the inspiration behind these fragrances. It's really like that punk rock, fashionable people. You know, Vivienne Westwood's store called Sex, you know, the punk rock youth wearing this distressed denims and painted leather jackets. You know, that's kind of like the vibe that gave inspiration for this fragrance. So it's that, you know, edgy punk rock chick kind of vibes, right? Actually, when I first got the original, I didn't even know that was the inspiration behind it. I immediately pictured like a rock chick, you know, the moment I smelled it, because it's very like, it's a cherry fragrance with an edge. It's really stylish, and very edgy, you know. I don't know how else to put it. It's not your average cherry almond type of fragrance. Yes, cherry is a synthetic note because you can't really squeeze cherries and get oil out of it. So when you create that synthetic note, there's always a slight almond nuance, but I don't believe this has added almond. This is rather a cherry leather fragrance. So it's very, let me spray it. It's actually my scent of the day. I'm already wearing it. I actually can smell it all over me, but I'm going to spray it just for you guys. Wow. Whoa. Oh, this one is, now I'm going to spray the original here on the other arm. Hand. You guys, they are basically the same scent, but this one is super heightened. Yeah, I'm trying to pick a difference, like how they're different, but I'm not smelling a huge difference in the scent. But what I'm smelling, that difference that I am smelling is from the heightened, potent levels of oil, I think, in this fragrance, in the extrait. The extrait is very, 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 very concentrated, and it's beautiful. I smell that cherry and that little kick from the Szechuan pepper that's in this fragrance. This has violet, jasmine, mimosa, beautiful florals, but they're not too overpowering to the point that it turns this fragrance into anything like a floral fragrance, right? The cherry is the star, which is what I love about this, both of them. Oh, this has that gorgeous, sexy black leather note in here that makes this fragrance what it is, like gives it that edge, gives it that luxurious, fashionable, edgy kind of flair to this fragrance. And that tonka bean gives it just the right amount of vanillic sweetness, not overly at all, overly sweet at all. Oh, yeah, I don't detect a huge difference between them, but this is just like the super on steroids kind of potent version of Cherry Punk, which I am loving, which means it's perfect for, even more perfect for fall and winter. This is one that I wear. I like to wear fall and winter. Cherry fragrance in general, cherry fragrances in general, I tend to wear both in fall and in winter. By the way, you guys, both of these, if you want to get from the French fragrance house room 1015 itself, which is always nice to get it from the perfume house at a discounted price, I do have a discount code for you down in the description box. It's Cleo 10. You can go directly to the Cherry Punk website and get that. I can put the link down below. It's actually an affiliate link. You don't pay anything extra for that. It's just a link that directs you through my landing page to Room 1015 website. You can get a 10% off of your order. Another one that I have fallen in love with all over again, I was dreaming of this all summer wearing this, is this one right here. It's something you would never suspect that I would love this fall. This is Black Orchid by Tom Ford. This is the real deal, you guys. This is, I'm not gonna even spray this. You guys know what this smells like. This is that real deal gorgeous perfume that is a gourmand, but not so obviously caramelly, hit you in the face kind of gourmand. This is not overly sweet. There's something so mysterious, dark and sexy about this fragrance. Very, very mysterious. You know, this has that black truffle, gives it that just the right amount of earthiness, that really dance, that earthiness from the black truffle is very gourmand earthiness, really works well with the gourmand notes in here. This has like chocolate, this has like all kinds of gourmand notes. It's such a complex composition. I'm not going to go into all the notes. It has tons of floral notes, including, you know, jasmine and all, name it, you know, ylang ylang, all these floral notes. It has fruity notes like blackcurrant and a bunch of other exotic fruity notes. It even has a little smokiness from incense. It has a bit of a warm spiciness about it. It's just a very sexy, sultry, mysterious, dark, feminine, alluring fragrance. This is a unisex fragrance, but to me this is very like femininely, kind of almost femme fatale kind of vibes, you know. It's so beautiful. Allegedly, I read somewhere this is apparently Kim Kardashian's, or was, or something, signature scent, which kind of I thought was interesting. But anyway, I would have never pictured her with this fragrance. You know, there again, you never know. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. My husband loves this. This is the kind of fragrance that you want to wear to like an evening event. If you're going out, you know, if you're going to the theater, this is definitely an evening fragrance, you guys. I would say this is not a daytime fragrance. Even in the fall, it's an, you know, evening time fragrance. To me, it's like a night out in your fabulous dress, you know, something fabulous. This fragrance gives me almost kind of a masquerade ball, like the real masquerade balls, you know, that it gives me that sort of vibes, you know. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it's perfect for this time, you know, in October during Halloween. I think it's perfect for that kind of fall vibes. Fall is when I think of chocolate fragrances. I love to wear chocolate fragrances in fall. It's really the only time I do wear chocolate fragrances. Not really a winter thing for me. It's just a mood thing. It's a ambiance thing for me. I tend to wear chocolate fragrances in fall more. And I have a few in my collection that I really do love, but I added this recently to my collection that I just cannot stop sniffing. It is gorgeous. It's such a delicious chocolate fragrance. It smells like milk chocolate. Not literally, obviously. It smells like a sexy perfume version of, oh, milk chocolate. It's absolutely divine. There are some beautiful floral notes in here, but really the star that you smell the most is chocolate, which is what I love about it, because a lot of these so-called chocolate fragrances, you don't really smell the chocolate, so what's the point? Now this gave me everything I wanted and needed from other chocolate fragrances that I have or had in my collection, like Mancera Choco Violet. I wasn't a big fan of that, so you know, I don't like that one. But I have the other chocolate fragrances in my collection that I do love. But all of them don't give me as much chocolate as this one. This one gives me chocolate. I think chocolate is in the opening and in the middle or base. It's on two. I think it's opening and base. Lots of vanilla. You can wear this fragrance, you guys, it's got a kind of a cozy feel to it. So it's one of those fragrances you can wear to like cuddle up with your significant other on a Netflix, you know, stay in kind of night, or you can wear it to go out. And, you know, it is one that is so lovely and, you know, sophisticated. You can even wear it to work without it being a problem. You know, it's that kind of very wearable kind of gourmet fragrance, not like, you know, yes, it's a chocolate fragrance, but it's very like wearable to any kind of occasion. Did I tell you what this is? This is Chabot Lait de Chocolat. So my favorite beauty here that I love to pull out in fall and winter, actually, this is one I wear pretty much all year round, because it is an extrait de parfum, you know, concentration fragrance that is a 12-hour plus fragrance that will last you all day, all night, the next day, if you know, if you didn't wash it off kind of fragrance. I haven't tested that theory because I shower twice a day, but I'm pretty confident because it's on my clothes for days until I wash them. So yeah, this is Hibiscus Majad by Messa Crivelli. You guys, this one, it's the most gorgeous gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. It does actually smell like hibiscus nectar, really, because they created that hibiscus scents with hibiscus and a huge dose of vanilla, and they added a little spearmint, which creates somehow that hibiscus nectar kind of scent. And it's a very potent version of it, but it's completely inoffensive, which is why you can wear it even in the warmer months, you know, and not offend anybody. This projects like crazy, as we call it, beast mode, but without the, you know, I don't like that term because it kind of implies offensive, but you know, it projects so well without offending. So this is one that I actually wear all year round, but I love to pull this out in fall because it's that strong. It can withstand, you know, like cold weather. It will pierce through cold weather and still project. Also wear it in winter. So I do have a special offer for this for you. It's very difficult to get any kind of offer on this fragrance house, period. Check down in my description box for that offer. That is a fragrance you can wear day and night, any time of the year, which is the beauty about that fragrance. And you can wear it, you know, to a daytime occasion. Yesterday, I wore it to my son's fall festival, which I got a ton of compliments. You get the idea. It's that very beautiful, feminine, projecting fragrance that everybody loves. It's a huge compliment getter. And then you guys, I am revisiting my Oud Bouquet this fall, Lancôme, Maison Lancôme line Oud Bouquet. This is my actually almost full bottle because this is the new version of Oud Bouquet. I do have an old packaging Oud Bouquet. I couldn't find it. I had both of them in my one of my fall videos. Was it the designer favorite fall designer fragrances video? I was showing both of them. The other one, the original packaging bottle, I'm more than halfway done with that bottle. This is the new one that I don't use as much. I usually reach for the old version. To me, there's a slight difference, and I do prefer the old packaging. This is the jammy, gorgeous jammy rose that I am craving this fall. I've actually been dreaming of wearing this fragrance, Cherry Punk. All of these, I had been dreaming of these fragrances towards the end of summer, like looking forward to them, you know. This is that jammy rose, like it's the most accurate description. It's very jammy. The rose is very sweet and jammy. This is got oud, but it's not like an offensive type of oud. It is a strong oud, but it's not punch you in the face oud. It is really lovely with that rose, really blends well. There's loads of vanilla in here. There's praline, so you get the idea that jamminess comes from the praline. Now this is a fragrance you can wear daytime too, but I really recommend this for more evening, afternoon towards evening occasions, to go out, date night, any type of thing. Actually, really, really beautiful fragrance. I love smelling that fragrance on myself a lot. And it's a nice lasting fragrance. And another one I've been wearing a lot is this one, Sugar Leather by Nuit Nomade. You guys know I love this fragrance a lot. This is a gorgeous gourmand fragrance with an edge. This has leather in it, but this has caramel. It's really what the name sounds like. It's a very kind of sweet leather fragrance that's absolutely gorgeous. There's a bit of a powderiness about this fragrance that makes it a little bit more feminine leaning, in my opinion. It is a unisex fragrance. It will smell gorgeous on both, but to me, like, my husband loves this fragrance on me. Did I tell you? He loves actually all of these picks that I have in this video. Actually, he loves the Black Orchid. He loves Cherry Punk to death. He loves Hibiscus Majad. He loves this one. These are all his favorites too, actually, come to think of it. Yeah, and Sugar Leather is one you can wear on date night, evenings out. It is a fragrance you can wear during the day in the fall, but you know, it can go from day to night. But really, it's the occasion for it is like date night, you know, go out, have a drink, go to dinner kind of fragrance. But it can actually be a dressy fragrance too, you know, if you're going to somewhere more, you know, dressy, not just a casual night out, you can still wear that one. Oh, you guys know that this is my beloved #1 fragrance in my collection. This is Kilian Rose Oud. This is like, if I were to have one signature scent, it would be this one. This would be it. And I said it. This would be my signature scent. This is a strong, gorgeous rose fragrance with the most gorgeous scent to it. I don't know how to describe this. This is also a compliment getter. I've been chased down by like Starbucks baristas and people asking about what I'm wearing. This is very sultry, very sexy. This has the sexiest sultry Davana note, that not Davana, cyprol oil actually. Both of them are very sexy herbal notes. Very sultry, very sexy. It opens up with a lychee note, which gives it a gorgeous fruitiness. And the lychee complements that rose super well, the rose note. And then there's that leather, which gives it a sexy edge, luxurious edge to the fragrance. And leather combined with that cyprol oil, which adds a very sultry vibe to it, and lots of vanilla. It's just the most divine fragrance ever, you guys. I absolutely find this to be so sexy. I'm over halfway through the bottle, and I feel like by the end of this fall and winter, I might be pretty much done with the bottle. So I do already have, I already bought from, was it from Selfridges? I can't remember. I bought a refill for this, so I already have a backup. I'll link all these fragrances, list and link all these fragrances down in the description box, and I will put all the discount codes you can use to take some money off, okay? And then I have this beautiful cherry fragrance. These are actually my top favorite cherry fragrances in my collection. I have a ton of cherry fragrances, but these are like in my top 3. This is Bodacious by Bodacious the Victorious, you guys. Ooh, this one is that really delicious gourmand cherry. Now, cherry punk is the cherry with an edge. Not really gourmand, I wouldn't call it. But this one is very gourmand, you know. It is very delicious and sexy. It's boozy. It's a boozy cherry. It actually reminds me of those like brandy or cognac or rum soaked dark black cherries, cocktail cherries, you know. That kind of fragrance. I think it's cognac that's in here. It's boozy from the cognac. It has the black cherry. So sexy. It has almond, of course, that complements cherry all the time. Heliotrope, which is a powdery blue purple floral note that has an almond nuance that complements the almond nuance in the cherry and the almond note itself. There are some other, I think, floral notes like rose and jasmine type of. Lots of vanilla with tonka bean and vanilla. And it has like a lot of amber, sensual, kind of dry down from sandalwood. It's such a boozy, delicious, gorgeous gourmand cherry. Okay, so this is one to wear definitely evenings out. I would say date night, night out, special occasions, all nighttime events. If you're like, let's say you're going to see Cirque du Soleil, or you're going to the theater or movies or whatever it is at nighttime, this is like really something you can wear to any nighttime occasion. Sure, you can wear it daytime. No, it won't choke anybody because it is fall, you know, and it's cold and it will moderate it. But I love to wear these more at nighttime. These are all ones you can wear during the day. There's no problem. You can make it your scent of the day from morning to evening. Because it's fall, it is cold, so they're not going to choke people. And my classy, my sophisticated, dressy, buttoned up fragrance that also happened to be very cozy is this one. This is Gris Dior by Dior, Christian Dior Privé line. This one, you guys, is that rose that has a little patchouli, that earthy rose in the garden with that Chanel kind of DNA vibe, you know, that that very sophisticated, classy vibes. This is one that I really like to wear to work in fall. This is something I like to wear at home on like gloomy days, which brings a lot of comfort. It's kind of a cozy fragrance. Has a little bit of patchouli in here too, which is what gives it the earthiness, kind of like what patchouli does to Chanel fragrances, that very classy, buttoned up, kind of sophisticated vibes that it gives. Absolutely gorgeous. This is one you can wear to work. This is a daytime fragrance. It can go from day to night. It performs well, but mainly I like to wear this to work and like, you know, formal type of affairs during fall. So this is my dressy kind of daytime fragrance for fall. Last but not least, this one right here. This is Oud Bouquet Paris, Ruby and Vanilla Intense. This one, you guys, is my special luxury fragrance for fall that I wear to very special occasions, such as if I'm, let's see, if I'm going to a performance, if I'm going to the opera, if I'm going to the Cirque du Soleil, actually, if, you know, things like that, like some kind of a black tie occasion, you know, formal occasion. And it's actually one I also like to wear just out at night, you know, as well. But there's something very like super luxurious about this. It reminds me of the red velvet in Louis XIV's bedroom, you know, like the velvet curtains on his bed and everything. And it reminds me of the French opera house, the red velvet in that type of fragrance. This smells like velvet, you guys. You know what, velvet, if velvet had a scent, a strong scent, this is what it would smell like. Yes, there's some vanilla in here, but it's that velvetiness that I smell the most. I'm not going to go over all the notes, but it's just absolutely unique. I've never smelled anything like this anywhere else. This one is a little hard to get a hold of. You have to contact them through their like Instagram account and Facebook. It's a very weird kind of system they have to order this fragrance, but I'll put all that information for you down in the description box, how to get it. Finally, I just have an honorable mention. This one is Michelaf Mon Parfum Cristal. You guys, this is my delicious, feminine, gorgeous rose vanilla for the fall. This one smells absolutely divine. This has a ton of vanilla, bucket of vanilla with that beautiful rose. Vanilla and rose, it's a match made in heaven. Absolutely gorgeous. This smells super feminine. This has a gorgeous, delicious toffee note that gives it this caramelly, oh, deliciousness. It smells so divine. It smells really super feminine, you guys, and it projects like crazy. One time I was wearing this, you know, walking in a hallway, people in rooms could smell me. It's that nice and potent, but inoffensive, because people love the way this smells. I get compliments on this. Oh, it's beautiful. You can wear this on date night, which is when I love to wear this. My husband loves it on me. Going out, really, night out, you can wear it daytime, but remember, it's very like, it's highly projecting fragrance, but it is inoffensive. You can wear it day to night. You can make it your fragrance of the day, no problem. As you can see, I mean, I go through it pretty good. I have actually 4 or 5 backup bottles of this because they are, Michelaf, for some reason, discontinuing this. I want to say that they're doing that because they're trying to bring it back in a new packaging, which is what they did with their Legends collections too, right? The Legends collection. So I have hopes that they are bringing this back in their new packaging. So they're revamping their bottles, which I love the old ones too, you guys, with these gorgeous crystals. But I do like the new ones also. Yeah, this is Mon Parfum Cristal. It's my honorable mention only because it is being discontinued, which is why I didn't put it in with the top 10. So you guys, those are my top 10 fall fragrances that I am loving this fall. I have like dozens and dozens and dozens of fragrances that I'm wearing this fall, rotating around, but these are what I'm reaching for more. So yeah, when you guys asked me if I had to pick 10, what would be my top ones. So these are it. These are what I actually was dreaming of wearing this fall. And of course, until I received the extrait of the cherry punk, I didn't know I was going to have it, but it's really like having cherry punk on steroids. Okay, I want you to tell me down in the comment section your top 10, please. That would be really wonderful to see, to compare what other people are wearing compared to what I'm wearing. That would be really interesting. I mean, maybe some of you guys are wearing most of my rotation here, you know, you never know. Let me know down in the comment section, you guys. I would love to see what you're wearing. I love it when you guys share your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I still have a few people who are consistently watching my channel but not subscribing. If you are, why not just support a girl and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it. Also, follow me on Instagram and TikTok where I post a lot of fun content. I will see you guys in my next video.